Live. Yep. Live. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
I'd like to call the meeting to order. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our regular meeting of June 21st, 2022. I want to welcome our public for joining us. Does any member of council have any pecuniary or financial interest to declare? So noted. You can do so at the time. Council, you've had an opportunity to see our regular meeting minutes, June the 7th, open and closed. Is there any errors or omissions to those minutes? Seeing none, I'd entertain a motion.
Moved by Brian Pekoski, second by Deb Poplinski. Motion to approve minutes of regular meeting held on June 7th, 2022, open and closed sessions.
All those in favor? It's carried. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, before we begin the meeting, to the public, our former CAO is sitting here, and this is her last meeting, and I think we should just take the opportunity in front of the public to thank her for 35 years of dedicated service to this municipality and the village of Kildoot prior to. And we wish Sue and her family a great retirement. And Sue, I'm told you're only a phone call away, and you may not be answering the phone, but we will be calling if we need you. So to you and Tom and your family, have a great retirement. Thank you very much. So we're moving on to reports, and we'll take the fire chief first. So Bob.
Thank you. Look at fire operations. On May 21st, we had a call, a CO alarm call on Queen Street. May 26th, at the request of Dean, we did some brush burning at the Mass Grove Road waste site. The same day, we did have a burning complaint on Cooper's Lane looked after. May 28th, we did an assist to the OPP at Highway 60 and Round Lake Road for a motor vehicle collision for which there were no OPP officers available. So we did traffic control until someone showed up. June 3rd, the brush fire on Round Lake Road and Jack's Lakes turnaround, right at the township property line. June 5th, a ditch fire on Traymore Road, and another one on June 5th was another ditch fire on Simpson Pit Road. And while we're talking about fire operations, we had a small fire yesterday. Our truck caught on fire.
Oh, yes.
When they were testing out the solenoid for the primer system. The last couple of years on 9637, that's the one that's in Round Lake. We've had some solenoid problems. We put 2 or 3 on there to get the primer system going. We rebuilt the primer, etc. Anyway, it was done again, and we were testing it, and it worked fine. It, sucked the water in and reversed the flow and checked out things and whatnot. And they tried it again and ready to shut it off, it wouldn't shut off. So it just kept, turning like you're turning the starter on a car. And it went, and so they turned the truck off, it was still going. They threw the master switch off, which should cut all electrical, and it was still going. It was sparking, and then they had to use a fire extinguisher to put it out. So Danny's trying to get us back on the road with some rebuilds going, just to let you know if you hear anything. But the fire department was really close, like we were sitting atop. So response was excellent. Okay, ongoing activities. Again, we do truck and equipment checks and the installation of the fire ban signs. I think 10 are in. We have 2 to go. One's at the fire hall at Highway 60 because Kenny decided that the one that they were going to put up was too small. He's going with a bigger sign. And the other one's at the Wilno sign coming in on Highway 60. That one hasn't been put in yet. So when Kenny gets back, I'll have to move in. Recent events, and again, this is since the last council meeting. We had a bi-monthly general meeting for the fire department. We had a management meeting on the 30th of May. June 1st, our ladder certification was done. All our ladders, including the ones that came with the new old truck 9670, everything passed. June 8th, we had a chief's meeting in Eganville. June 9th, we met to develop the training schedule for the remainder of the year. June 13th, we had an OAFC general meeting via Zoom. Later in the day, we had one from OMRA, which is the Ontario Hazardous Materials Responders Association. It's a nice short name like that. June 16th, we had a radio communications meeting. June 18th, we had the big wheels. Upcoming events, we have, what do we got? The management meeting on June 22nd. We have June 27th, St. Andrew's Fun Day. It was originally for the 18th, but it got canceled and rescheduled for the 27th, which is Monday. July 1st, we have the duck race and the fireworks. July 12th, monthly meeting, a bi-monthly meeting. September 13th, another bi-monthly meeting. September the 14th is the PAC, which is Provincial Advisory Committee. We're number 6, Regional 6. September 17th, we have the Loggers Festival, unless there's some changes coming up there. October 2nd, Fire Prevention Week. We haven't put a plan together exactly what we're going to do that week, except for something on the CEMC side. November 29th, bi-monthly general meeting. December 7th is the Chiefs meeting, and December the 9th is our year-end supper at the Rio in Eganville. Fire prevention right now, basically all we're doing is monthly newspaper ads, but when we do go on Monday the 27th, we're going to be handing out packages for the little guys at the fire truck demonstration. Training undertaken since the last meeting, we had tanker operations, hydrant relay operations on May 24th. On May 31, we had ladders, ropes, and knots, and June 14th, drafting night. And that's the same training we're having tonight, which again is a rotation between the trucks that are being trained on. And again, next Tuesday as well. June 29th, we have a task force tips. This is the Pembroke Fire Hall. It's a couple of demonstrations that are going to be put on. So I wanted some of my guys to see some of the new gear that's out there, especially for things like water management and new hose and tips and stuff. August 9th, it'll be ventilation. August 23rd, pump off. September 6th, we're going to do auto extrication with breaking glass and cutting tools. This will be more of an entry-level auto extrication. September 20th, we're going to put a scenario together. We may roll a bus over a couple of cars or whatever. We haven't come up with the specifics yet, but that's what we did the last time we did that. October 4th, this again is in Fire Prevention Week. Millstream Apartments will be doing both a fire drill and an inspection, and then we'll get them all into their common room and give them a discussion on things like how long it takes to get out of the building. We have a DVD called No Time to Spare. We haven't played that for them in 2 or 3 years. We may throw that on for 15 minutes. October 11th, we'll do a smokehouse. This we usually do at Ambrose's old farmhouse. October the 18th, we will have a live fire scenario at Jimmy's yard. November 1st, we have a vehicle fire again at Jimmy's yard. December 6th, we'll do search and rescue. And December 13th, hazmat, which is we'll also do canyon pick and chemical suicide. And to back that up, in case we get really crappy weather, we've got size up overhaul fire suppression theory, which we can do inside. On the CEMC side, recent events, June 6th, we had the Capital Sector Spring Meeting for CEMCs at Untitled Township. Upcoming events, well, on July 7th, most of the people here are aware we have CEMC training, which is mandatory for our program for the OFMEM. And same day, we'll do an exercise called the Old Grist Mills Bond. COVID-19 reports. As of yesterday, late in the day, Renfrew County had not updated, but there, as of June 16th, confirmed cases at 4,812, resolved cases at 4,720, and deaths at 50. Ontario, as of the 18th, confirmed cases at 1.33 million, and deaths at 13,420. Nationally, as of June 18th, confirmed cases at 3.93 million, deaths at 41,758. And internationally, as of the 20th, it's confirmed cases at 544.5 million, resolved cases at 519.8 million, and deaths at 6,341,713. That's my report.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's start at the start. Any questions on Fire A operations? B B, ongoing activities. C, recent events. D, upcoming events. E, fire prevention. F, training undertaken. G, scheduled training. On the CEMC side, A, recent events. B, upcoming events. And C, COVID-19 report. Any questions or comments on his report as a whole? Thank you very much. Have a nice, oh, okay.
One last item. We did get a check for about $900 some from government deals.
From,
Some
sorry?
Government deals.
Okay, oh, yes, you sold.
Okay, and we had sold some of our better masks and whatnot to a fire chief out in Saskatchewan, which is great.
Mhm.
I just spent a day taking pictures and getting ready to do another lineup.
Okay,
Okay, but we're into really old gear here. I guess we're gonna try to do a couple of different things with it, but at a certain point, if we don't sell it, do I have permission to turn over that old stuff to Firefighters Without Borders Canada?
sure, absolutely, yeah.
Good.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
That's a perfect spot for it, yeah. Okay,
Thank
thank you
you.
very much. Have a nice evening. Okay, Chris, I'm gonna take you, Dean is staying a little bit longer, so Chris, your report, please, and thank you.
Okay, so we had the volunteer appreciation awards last week. It was a really nice ceremony, very inspirational, lots of really awesome volunteers and people there. And overall, it was a great event. Next up, we had the Olympia presentation, which also went extremely well. Wonderful family, the Schlepp family, really interesting history there. And they really enjoyed the plaque that we had got them and set up in Brown Lake and then again in Killaloo. Moving forward, this one was a real big surprise. Touch a Truck had over 700 people in attendance, which is unbelievable for a first year event. But we actually have all the sheets that people signed in with. It was also raised over $1,000 for the Lions, which was awesome. The kids were having a blast. It was great. A special thank you to the CRC. Thank you to our volunteers who are Dean and the Works Department for helping out and bringing the trucks. And also to St. Andrew's School who let us use the property. It was an amazing first year event and we've had really good feedback and lots of really cool experiences with the kids. They pretty much got to get in there and get in the vehicles and honk the horns. And parents had pictures with the police in the back of the car. It was good.
Can we get earplugs for next year?
Yes, we're gonna try to figure out something with that. We didn't, I guess, think they would be that loud, but I guess that makes sense because they're on highway machines.
Absolutely.
So other than that noise, we will figure that out
Yeah,
for
that's
for
great.
next year.
That's great.
But yeah, definitely more space the vehicles out, because I know being close to certain vehicles was not ideal, so. But overall, it was a really good event, and the families were really happy that we did it. Just a quick thing on Canada Day, here's the full schedule, so you can see how everything's gonna go. Confirmed specialty only in Killaloo, Canada Day Beaver Tails. So we're gonna be doing our sign unveiling at noon on Canada Day. And then there'll be specialty beaver tails. 1 o'clock is the rubber ducky race.
Well, so can I ask Chris, sorry,
Yeah,
can we buy tickets on that or how's that?
no, it's free. You just register for free, just like it was with the digital duck race, except for in person.
Okay, great.
So then the main event's gonna start. As you can see, we've got lots going on, bounce castle, magician, face painting, balloon animals, live music. This year I'm gonna try to do lawn games as well, try to get some stuff for people to play while they're there, if they wanna hang out. And then obviously the main event being fireworks. 5 o'clock Knights of Columbus, 6 o'clock Reverend Ken, 7 Dexter and Serena Cernoski, gonna do a little step dance and go for us. 8 o'clock main event being Sidewinders, and then of course fireworks. So really fun packed day. And we should be back to our former Canada Day glory. Just a heads up about BIA movie nights, they are coming back. Tomorrow we'll be picking the what films we're gonna show, but here are all the dates for the movie nights in the park. Moving forward, songs from the park, just in case you missed it, there's a schedule right there with all the dates going on. Moving on, so this one is more of a formality because of the grants that we've got. They request that we make a motion that we're going to basically be merging two funds together from grant money that we got. So my motion is to combine the Healthy Communities Initiative, which is the original money that we've got, with the Canada Community Revitalization Fund grant, it's the most recent one, to build Killaloop Pathways Park Trail System, reading stations, and fitness trails. So basically what we're doing is just combining those two funds for one project. And then finally, other updates, meeting June 22nd with a company called Calix. They are a company that I met at one of my conferences, and they do broadband internet services. And so they just basically want to meet briefly to see what they can do. And then once I have some discovery, I will obviously bring it forward to council and kind of figure out what you want to do with that information, but I don't know any information right now other than that. Their company specifically focuses on helping people get grant money for internet. Because there's a ton of money out there right now, and in Toronto and the bigger areas, they're fighting each other for this money, but the smaller areas, we haven't seen any of this, so it's extremely important. So it's just more of a discovery, but I thought it'd be interesting for council, and of course, as soon as I found out any more information, I will bring it your way. BIA meeting June 22nd, swim registrations on 30th. Also on the 30th is Irish Gathering, and the July 4th, the swim program starts.
The 30th. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that's my report.
Okay, let's start the first then. Appreciation awards, yes, wonderful night. Great night. Comments, questions? The Olympia presentation, another great day. Carl and Debbie were able to join me there. Touch a truck, that's great, lots of people, yeah, go ahead.
I got talking to the OPP there, and he showed me the first picture of the first motorcycle the OPP ever used,
Oh, cool.
and the operator had to buy and pay for himself in 1932.
You have to
Oh,
buy and
wow.
pay for it himself.
Cheap for six.
Those are the good old days, right? Okay, when the staff have to buy their equipment.
There's something to see that motorcycle,
Is that the Fitzgerald guy?
the older fellow.
Ned Fitzgerald.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We had a good conversation with volunteer work, because I told him how our fire department in Barry's Bay got started Sherwood Jones and Burns. First 2 years, we never got paid nothing, we had to buy our own uniforms and everything to get in there.
Oh, wow.
That's how we started up.
Crazy how things change.
Good information. Canada Day. Now, at 2:30, main event starts. What is the main event?
That's just all those things that are listed there. So
Okay.
basically, the
The
main
music
event,
doesn't start till 6 though.
no, yeah. So
Okay,
the main event is kind of
The
like.
stuff on the
it's-
right-hand
It's
side.
all happening at St. Andrews.
okay.
So I just call it the main event because that's,
It- Underneath it shows Bouncy Castle
Yeah,
Magician.
no,
Face
just people are asking me when the music's starting, so I can say 6 o'clock.
yeah, and this same act's gonna be in Eagle here.
Okay, good.
And the
Alright.
vibes there.
The BIA, movie nights, comment. Songs from the park. Okay, let's, do we have a motion ready to go? Do you have somebody that signed that motion?
But the one with the, was there a motion? Is that the one? No.
Did we prepare one ahead of time? No?
No.
Okay.
Does
somebody-
it need to be a motion?
Yes, motion to combine the healthy communities, yeah,
Okay, I will have to write that.
okay. Okay, we'll go on to the other updates. Any other, June 22nd, the BIA meeting, swim, Irish Gathering meeting, July the 4th. Any comments or any questions on any of that? June the 30th. Oh, yeah. Okay, and that's, what time is that Irish Gathering meeting?
6:30.
6:30 here?
I still have there at home. I do believe there's 7, 8, maybe even 9 of those chairs that were carved out at the last lockers competition. I wonder if they got cleaned up and we asked Mr. Daly to come out and see if we could auction them just before
The
fireworks starts like we normally did before.
Council, what's your feelings? Show of hands. Okay.
I mean,
So if he
it don't
came,
matter, like, I mean, if you got $100 for the whole work, so that it's
Still $100.
That you draw for its recreation.
yes, so maybe at 5 o'clock?
Well, that's too early.
Oh, okay.
So you have to wait till that crowd gets in there. Remember the one year? we
Can't be
got,
dark though.
Hey,
It can't be dark.
no,
We could do it after.
but it don't get dark till
Can.
9:30. But I'd say around quarter to 9, someplace in there. There's lots of time. There isn't that many.
Okay. All right, Chris, can you work that out then and fit that in the schedule?
Yep.
And then can you ask Daley to come?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so he'll ask Daley to come at 8:45 or something.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else on his report while we're waiting for the motion? Okay. Okay, motion on the floor.
Moved by Carl Keel, second by Stanley Pekoski. Motion to combine Healthy Communities Initiative and Canada Community Revitalization Fund grant money to build Killu Pathways Park Trail System, reading stations and fit trail. Total $83,112.
Okay. Discussion on the motion? All those in favor? It's carried. Okay, so
That
that's
sounds
that.
right, eh, Chris? Those two amounts just combined together?
Yeah,
I think so, yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah,
guess
that's-
I'm
that's-
totally wrong on it, but that makes sense.
That's what I didn't know which one was which amount was which.
Oh, that's
I just put
perfect.
the two of them.
okay, any other business for Chris? Chris, any other business for us? Thank you very much. Have a nice evening.
Thank you, too.
Okay, we'll move on to the road super then. Dean, how are you this evening?
Good result.
Good, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so grading continues. With all the rain, there's been a lot of pool patching as well with the grading. Next load of calcium, I'm gonna get it this week. I had canceled because of the rain was dead, so hopefully we'll get next load of calcium next week. This week as well, on Monday, we got some dead tree both at the medical center and at Hot Park. There was one at the medical center, there had some holes in it from the birds and stuff, the pecking this kind of thing, so we got rid of that.
So you just noticed that or Gail noticed it?
Yeah, we know, the guys who cut the grass didn't notice that. so,
Okay,
It was 3 at the medical center and I think it was 6 or 8 or something like that. Hot Park.
okay,
But yeah, those are taken care of.
good, thank you.
Started this week with the cutting of the grass along the shoulder of the roads with both the sidewalk plow and tractor. So we're getting the grass cut on the side of the roads. Sooner or later, today I guess I'm registered for the Metro Canada Road Super Association Golf Tournament on August 10th. The council, one of these, if any of them are council want to team in or something like that, or more involved to or whatever.
So did you get a hold of Brian? Are you,
Well, this is different.
oh, that's a different one.
This is different.
Oh, okay.
This is the Renfrew County Road Super Association.
Oh, okay, that's separate, yes.
Yes, this is a separate one. so.
I have to, we have to go to I have to go and register. I want to get $200 for that hole and I have to go directly to the thing, right? Yes, the golf course and then the dinner. Okay, yeah, okay, I gotta do that.
The dinner we can pay that day. then.
We can pay the day of the dinner, but don't they have to know ahead of time?
They do know as long as you're listed, as long as you told them.
I didn't tell, did I tell you? Did you tell them? Oh,
I don't know where the hole is. Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Not the one in the water or in the bush?
Sounds good. Okay, go ahead, Dean.
Okay, so there's actually some good news in our plow truck. It's actually in Carlton Place. It should be going into the shop in 2 weeks. So hopefully we get it back by early August. I sent them a couple pictures there today. So all the parts, everything are just waiting to get done.
I'll put
They
together.
probably wanted to go to Carlton Place, it's closer to me to look at it. They said it wants to build, so I can go down and take a look at it. Make sure it's up to specs before it gets back to Rush Truck Center,
Okay,
before they PDI it, so.
okay.
So, yeah, so.
Oh, we're done.
Some good news on it.
How long
Yeah,
of a
good.
delay? How long of a delay has this been?
It was supposed to arrive.
Just a little bit,
Yeah, I'm hearing.
Late
voices.
December.
Nightmares, yeah. Okay,
a little bit behind schedule.
But all the parts that are just moving.
go ahead.
The only other thing is that tomorrow morning, I got confirmation just before the meeting that we will be shutting the water down in the section of Killaroo, so from North Street all the way up here. Municipal office will be shut down with water. There's a valve leaking. It's leaking right now, but it's a small leak, so office said that they're going to do it tomorrow. The hydrovac truck should be here tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. They don't know, they're trying to see if those two apartments might be underwater. So they're trying to see if they can back flush something that hooks something temporary up, so they won't be losing water. But tomorrow morning, we'll know more. Like, I'm gonna meet them at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, because we have to take the asphalt off.
The medical center then will be out of water?
No, they don't have.
Okay, so they don't have water?
Just sewer.
Okay.
Because because the water stops at the street.
Okay,
So we'll see what the plan is going to be tomorrow morning, but I just want council to know that.
so this building won't have water?
Correct.
How long will it be off?
It's hard to tell. Like I said, they're bringing the hydrovac truck in there, so we're gonna cut the
You
asphalt.
have to close the office.
They're going to suck the gravel out of that, and we'll have to put gravel off in there or whatever. It just depends how bad the valve is leaking.
Well, yeah, how bad it, yeah.
How bad it's, repairs. They have all the parts and everything for it. It's just, how things are, right? Sometimes it's really good. It could be done in 2 hours. It might not. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Usually my luck, yeah, probably not.
So they, just want council to know, just in case.
Okay, so we do have to close the office. That means the bathrooms don't work and, staff go home. Well, they have to have water.
Provide water.
Council, you shut the office down for the day. We have no water.
We're
Hands
not
up.
sure. We're not sure. It's gonna be an hour or two.
It doesn't matter. You
No,
cannot have
that's
staff in a building that does not have a bathroom for them to use. Show of hands, we close it down. What if it is all day? I'm not gonna send them home. Yeah, I think so.
Err on the side of caution.
All right, so tell everybody they can stay home tomorrow.
I mentioned that to the library as well, so you want me to call them and tell them? what's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah, and basically, just to tell them not to.
Yeah, tell them that, because they don't have
Oh, I never thought.
taxpayers coming in to use the
Tammy
bathroom.
as well,
Oh, yeah, and Tammy as well.
and do well still.
No, well, it's not here. Okay,
Does anybody have?
yeah,
It's probably. not.
just send her a text, text her.
Is she- okay.
Yeah, send her a text.
Okay.
Okay, so you'll look after that?
Do you have Tammy's number?
And put signs on the doors then to tell the public.
Because of the water.
Because of water. All right, tell everybody they can have a day off.
So then we'll have to, once I know more tomorrow, do I call in town for to get, put it on Facebook and that, can you do that from home? Or just do that?
I can put it on the website from home.
Yeah.
I'll probably come in until the water is shut off
Okay.
though, just to get things
All right.
done.
Okay.
And then we can email Chris and let Chris know, and he can do it on the social media
And
pages.
the staff, any of them can work from home, please do so. John, did you have a question? or- No, okay.
He's exercising the hand.
Okay, anything else, Dean? then?
No, just like I said, hopefully it was good.
Yeah.
She said they're from Oxford, he said 18 years, it's the first time something gets happened.
Okay, that's not bad. then.
Not bad as far as we tear up the main street.
Yeah. Okay,
That's it for my report.
all right, so we're gonna look at the bills then? Oh, no, we'll do Dean first.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
we'll
so
look
the
at the
road
bill.
and general.
Yeah, and then you. So you'll have to read Debbie's declaration.
I, Debbie Poplinsky, declare pecuniary interest, road and general voucher 05-2022.
Okay, so any questions or comments on the bill? Brian?
24,025.
24, 24,
025.
0, 2. Oh, sorry, guys.
How much?
Township of Village Valley, 7,900.
$7,910.
That was that Russia council approved for.
Oh, you bought it?
Oh, yeah, we bought that, yeah. Any other? Oh,
24,057.
057, 24057. PSD Citywide Inc.,
That's the asset management.
asset
And
management.
we have a grant for that.
We have a grant, so it's an in and out, we pay and it comes back in.
Yeah.
Okay, yes,
24042. Adamson Brown.
Township of Badminton Bromley, $535.
$524.
All that was for election training.
Oh, yes, they did,
Okay.
There was a whole bunch of municipalities went into there.
Okay,
well, that's our share.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Any other questions? Do we have a motion then to pay the bills?
Moved by Carl Keel, second by Brian Koski, motion to approve road and general voucher 05-2022 in the amount of $382,023.38.
All those in favor? Carried. Okay, thank you. So we then will wait till we go in camera, okay? Good. And so Tanner, you're up. You have a report, council in your package. The
I have,
reports of 28-4-09.
Yes.
Everybody, it's in your package. It was, I read it.
For the motion. So,
It needs a resolution.
yeah, it needs a resolution to adopt it.
Okay, did you
this
just want to
is-
speak to it first a little bit? Or?
This is for the PSAB, and our auditor, Will, has prepared it, and it goes over the overview, the tax rate purposes, the basis, and the landfill site closure and post-closure expenses, and the amortization expenses, and the conclusions. So his
Okay.
conclusion, if you want me to, I can
No,
reread
that's
it.
fine.
Okay.
Okay, any questions, council? I read that. Oh, well,
You have to pass that every year.
okay, all right, so council, there's a motion on the floor.
Moved by Deb Poplinski, second by Brian Pekoski, that pursuant to section 2-1 Ontario Regulation 28409 Municipal Act 2001, the Council for the Township of Killaloe, Haggerty and Richards hereby adopts the report as attached as approval of the exclusion of the amortization expenses in the 2022 budget for the Township of Killaloe, Haggerty and Richards.
All those in favor? It's carried. Thank you, Tammy. Anything else?
Yes, so I received a request from Bill Smith, and he has asked that if you, Mayor TJ, would meet with the Minister of Heritage, Sport and Tourism and Culture as an advocate for the Game On
Okay,
at the AMO conference.
okay, no problem. So council will make the request and tell Bill that I want him to have no problem at all doing that and ask him to write up something that I could take it. I've done that before.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so just reply that I will
Okay,
and ask for the audience, not Sue, Tammy, ask for the audience. And tell Bill that I'll need something to notes to speak to him.
Okay.
Okay,
And
Council, you're okay with that?
Yes.
Okay.
I received another request from Rob Norris, the president of the Round Lake Property Owners Association.
Okay.
And he thanks you for confirming your attendance
Yeah.
for their AGM on July 23rd.
Yep.
They are asking though for the use of the Round Lake Center Recreational Park due to the ongoing COVID concerns. And he would like to provide social distancing. So he's asking that a council allow him to host the AGM there.
I think we have a policy, they can do that, they can have the facilities, right? That's kind of Chris's baby, so, council, you're okay, I mean, we
Yeah.
let anybody use that. So tell him, to contact Chris, and Chris will get him to fill out all the, did he say the time? Okay, tell him yes.
9 o'clock,
9 o'clock,
9 a.m.
okay. And that's gonna be at the Round Lake
Rock.
Rec.
Yes.
All right, everybody's okay with that? All right.
And that's my report.
And that's your report. Thank you. Okay, we had committee reports, a special meeting, we have minutes, we have a motion to approve.
Moved by Deb Poplinski, second by Brian Pekoski, motion to approve the minutes of special meeting held on May 30th, 2022, open and closed sessions.
Discussion, all those in favor, it's carried. Moving on to correspondence, the first one is from Renfrew County District Health Unit. Comments or questions on that piece of correspondence? Next one is the Ottawa Valley Newsletter. Comments or questions on the Ottawa Valley Business Newsletter? Okay, we'll move on to unfinished business. Is there any unfinished business? New business?
Can I go back to it?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, what was a quarter alert tank truck? Do you remember?
No.
To see what it for refuse. 384,749. It doesn't matter. Just, well, so actually went up.
How much is on truck?
384, well, 385,000. Six grand up.
Okay.
So I just wanted to-
Yeah, good,
Okay.
good, good check.
New business, any new business? All right, and we need a motion to go into committee of the whole and to the public. We're going to go in and we'll have the motion and then we will be returning once the business is done.
Is it just personnel?
Yeah.
Moved by Deb Poplinski, second by Brian Pekoski. Be it resolved that council move into a closed meeting pursuant to section 239 of the Municipal Act 2001 as amended for the following reasons. Personal matters about an identifiable individual, including municipal or local board employees.
All those in favor? It's carried. Shut off.